Hey, what's up, guys? It is currently episode 3 of Cobblemon Adventures. I am currently alone, and as you can probably tell, we have done a lot to the base since I last recorded. In the last episode, I had just finished the base, so this is all probably quite an upgrade, as you can tell. I'm personally aiming for the Steel type gym. Shadow is personally aiming for the Electric type gym, I believe. I've done an insane amount of stuff. Got Shadow armor, made an axolotl geode aquarium, which looks super good. The first 3 people to comment, like, let's see, what should they comment? To just comment axolotl, 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 with an exclamation point, guys. Can't forget that exclamation point. I think I'm going to just put a sign here that says all the axolotls' names. And I think that's what we're going to do. And if this video ends up, like, doing really good and we get, like, a bunch of people, I might just breed the axolotls, and this will be our axolotl subscriber farm, which I think would be awesome. And if we don't end up doing that, then I do plan on making a subscriber wall or something, like somewhere with a bunch of signs where I can put all this people that subscribe and turn on the notifications. Anyway, so we have Phil the Amazing Library and his wife, which I actually just realized that this one doesn't say and wife. Let me real quick fix that. But basically, she gives the bookshelves, he gives the mending. Perfect duo. In the back, I can't really go over there, but like in the back, we have like maybe 12, 11 more villagers. Let's see. I have been grinding my butt off getting tons and tons of mints that I've been trying to sell recently. I've also started up my team of Steel-type Pokemon. So currently we got Goodra, Steelix, Corviknight, Knight, and Empoleon. Still working on them all. Black Knight or Surluge will be my wild card. Basically what a wild card is just like a Pokemon that fits the theme of the gym, and it doesn't actually have to be Steel, which I think is awesome, so I chose Surluge. What else? Oh, another thing is we ended up, or Shadow hasn't actually seen it yet, but I ended up having to switch our farm down here from just like the average Minecraft plants to berries, since apparently you can only have 25 of each crop. Oh, oops. Anyway, as I was saying, you can only have supposedly 25 of each crop, which kind of sucks, but hey, we can make it do, I suppose. So I have tons of berries, tons of everything. I also bought a Leafeon. I don't know if not Execute. Electrode, I want to say. Here, I'm saying this so wrong. Let me go check. No, it is Electrode. Here, then we got, I don't know if you guys saw, Shadow places Glaceon. And that zombie horse over there is a zombie horse named Lurker that I just randomly robbed from around where Tech made his base, which we haven't actually shown, but it's pretty far over there. Here is possibly one of my favorite additions that I haven't quite showed you guys yet, and I present to you my wall of heads. So we got Shadow's heads and just a few other people on the server. Here's Sawyer, just a bunch of stuff. And then we have my iconic doggos. We got Splash, Flame, and Ivy. I have not given them name tags yet, but I will be doing that, since I believe one of you, no, it's a villager in the back, he sells me name tags, so I'll be able to do that. Shadow, he bought Celestial Rank. If anyone's actually following the series, he got a bunch of stuff, got a bunch of candy, so he gave me quite a bit, which has helped a ton in getting my Pokemon to level 100. Here's the room. A few more plushies that I've gotten. Also took a trip to the end, got elytras. A few other things. Let's go to the PC down here. Like, I also... Here, let me just scroll through them all, since I don't remember what I had the last time I recorded. I've been breeding onyxes and sligoos a ton for these two here. I've kind of set them up to how I want them to be, but I'm still tinkering with them a bit, just to, like, finalize the whole situation. Here's all of these guys. Here's my Rowlet, by the way. Haven't forgotten about Rowlet. So, yeah. Here's a bunch of the breed. Also, I got another Corridon. I don't remember in the last video if I had my first Corridon yet, but I did get a Corridon. So I now have two. I don't know what I'm going to do with Vroom Vroom number 2, but we'll see. And then I also got Lechonk shiny, Porygon Z shiny, Diggersby shiny, Unknown shiny, and Solace shiny. And then here is actually something revealing a future video that I will start working on, most likely after this, at some point today after I finish editing, which is up this hill. Don't mind these, like, I don't know, 5, 6 onyxes. You follow this path I made all the way up here. Eventually, you will arrive at a little plot of land you got here. And what I plan to do with this plot of land is basically make a town of sorts. I'm not quite sure if it's going to be like an official town, or if I'm just going to, like, make villagers live here. I could have actual players live here. I honestly am not sure how I want it to be, since I have an idea of giving them, like, little plots of land and stuff, but I'm not sure how I feel about that quite yet. But if anyone that watches these videos does actually play on the server, I probably said that extremely wrong. Excuse my English ability of the failings, you know? Basically, my idea is to just have plots here, and then I'll claim it, make sure everything, and then, like, I'll give the people plots of land. And I think it would be a fun little thing, and then I could have the roads claimed and stuff. But that's only assuming that, like, people would actually want to live here. But, I mean, if they do, hell, I will gladly maybe, like, fill in this hole or something. Just a little bit, because, like, the little drop-off here feels awkward. I kind of want to put a waterfall in there, but still waiting to talk about with Shadow about it. So we'll see where that leads us. But yeah, our claim it extends, like, super far that way, I think. Just a bit more of this, a bit more of that. So it's a pretty big claim, I think. And I would have to edit it quite a bit, but if, like, you guys do end up, like, actually maybe joining the Mystic server and playing on it, that would be pretty good, since so far the series has actually done really good, and I just want to thank everyone for that, because it's, yeah. And now let's basically just get into the whole explaining part of what I've been doing over these last few days in extensive detail. So basically, over these last maybe 4 or 5 days that I haven't been able to post, like, new videos of me doing new stuff, I've been just grinding. So the day after episode 2 took place, I ended up mining for hours and hours. And then eventually Spidey got on, a few of the others got on. Spidey ended up buying a smithing template. I thank him for that, since they are like $45,000 off of Slash Shop. And basically, we just duplicated it, and look at me now. I am absolutely gorgeous. And then after that, the following day, I basically went on a short murdering spree of basically just killing every single Sliggoo I could find that wasn't a Hisui. I'm saying that wrong. I'm so sorry. I just butchered that. To get this bad boy, and then I realized that the server, as of right now, you literally couldn't get it at the time. I don't know if it's like working now or what. And then eventually, someone told me. I ended up getting a admin to help, and yeah, I got my beautiful Goodra here after basically just catching a regular one. That's a little wrong. After catching about 50 of them to get a catch combo and get a higher IV one, and then I proceeded to breed them for the next like day or two, and then finally, after like hours and hours of pain, I got this Goodra, or what's your name? I got this Goomy. There we go. I got this Goomy. Evolved it to Sliggoo, asked the admin, and he turned it into a Hisui Sliggoo. And I evolved it, and basically that's just how it went. So I'm doing pretty solid that day too. The next day, I believe, is when I started breeding Onyx, caught a bunch of them, started breeding them. Basically the same story. I actually, the other two here, Corviknight and Empoleon, I just got those, so they're like hardly set up. What I did with them, basically, I paid someone like 60,000 Poké Dollars, Cobble Dollars, whatever you want to call them. And for Surluge here, I spent a unholy amount of Poké Builder tokens. Like, well, let me just check. I've 757 now, and that's after getting another like 1,000 or something. Because I spent a few earlier, like changing the abilities on Empoleon, and no, I didn't. It was this guy. I wanted to give him Flash Fire, but yeah, it's just been a very long, expensive thing. And then, whilst those were all like breeding and whatever, I needed to make a ton of money so I could pay the guy that would later on give me, or rather today, Corviknight and Empoleon, and he wanted 60k per. As I said earlier, I owed him like 120k or something, so I needed to make some money. And then that's where I started to grind mints. I basically bought like a mint for maybe 15k, and then just started bone mealing them, after bone mealing them, after bone mealing them. And I just continuously bone milled them until I literally used 23,751 bone meal. Do you know how much bone meal that is? Because I don't. It's a lot, though. I have no accurate representation of how much bone meal that is. But I guarantee it's like trucks full. But let's go back to what I was talking about earlier. Then, after I had spent hours and hours bone mealing, I finally got a Steelix. That was good. I trained him up, did everything I needed to do, and it was finally time to, well, record the video I'm recording now. Because I had well, not all of them, but I had most of my team, had full netherite. I've done all of the painfully large grinding stuffs that nobody wants to watch. So basically, this video is mainly just to, like, get over all the whole netherite grinding and just stuff like that, so I can start doing stuff that people might want to actually watch. Like maybe building a town, building a gym, getting my team ready to become a steel-type gym leader, helping Shadow become the electric-type gym leader, building and just doing funner stuff than just mining all day and buying crap and grinding my Steelix off, okay? I have better things to do than all of those painful things. Aw, this is a cute little thing. There's nothing here. That's kind of lame. Okay, but now that you guys are all caught up for the most part, what do I do for the rest of this episode? So, I guess what we can do for at least I don't know how much longer this video will be, but for however long this video will be left, I guess we can just do some nice, fun little battles to practice with my new painfully gotten steel team. Besides Iron Valiant, I will be replacing him. I know he is not steel, and I know that I already have a wild card. I know. Okay. I need to work on some stuff, dude. Like, that is bad, what just happened. Like, that is sad. Anyway, guys, that battle I just had with Scorpio, we don't talk about it, okay? I definitely did not lose at all. But I just felt the need to change my moves around for no particular reason. So he's now is bind all these. I really don't know what to do for Corvic Knight. I'm trying to give him like the best setup I can, but I really am not quite sure. To be honest, I guess we'll figure it out once the steel gym is built and my town's built and everything. Chances are my steel gym will probably be built alongside the town, which, guys, I think the town is going to be next episode's. Anyway, guys, before I was interrupted by that battle, by the way, as you can tell, none of my Pokemon are dead. I did it, guys! I mean, we're not going to talk about how his team was only level 70, and I really have no idea why he battled me, but hey, it's all good, you know? So basically, as I was saying, I think my town is going to be the home of where the whole steel gym will be built. And then I have to beat a guy named Ace, I believe, to become the actual steel gym leader, since he's the current steel gym leader, so who knows? Within the next several episodes of Cobblemon Adventures, my team might change entirely. But for now, it is Empoleon, Suraluge, Steelix, Corvic Knight, and Gudra Hisui. I really hope I'm not saying that wrong, since I've said it like 9 times now. And hopefully Magneton at some point. With that, guys, I think I'm going to end it there. This video, I mainly made it just to catch everyone up on what I was doing, so I could, you know, head on to the cooler stuff in the server, like building a town maybe, just battling, just doing a lot of cooler stuff than grinding netherite and ender pearls and getting XP stuff. Like here's the end plus XP area that I have found through various sources. And with that, I hope you all have enjoyed episode 3 of me basically just explaining everything that's happened, catching everyone up, and I will see you all in episode 4 of Cobblemon Adventures. Bye!